My name is Edesthele Decius. I was originally born in Haiti, migrated to the U.S. at the age of 9, graduated from Florida A&M University. I'm making my way into the medical field. I am the founder of Travay pour Haiti. Travay pour Haiti, nonprofit organization based in Florida, where we reach out to people who are in need in Haiti as well as here in the US. I know, like when I was younger, I always wanted to go back home because I knew what it felt like when I was back home and coming here. I knew there was a big difference, and everyone's who did that transition knows how it is. So I know I always wanted to go back and give back to my own country, and I just never knew how to approach it. And it wasn't until while I was getting my undergrad and graduate degree that I was doing all these medical mission trips with different groups, going to Haiti and shadowing different doctors and stuff like that. And it wasn't until that then I was like, I feel incomplete. I feel like there is something that I can do, although I'm not where I want to be in life yet. I still feel like I need to do something. Sometimes you have a dream and you just feel like you have to fulfill that dream in order for you to feel alive. Yeah. Fulfilling. And that's when I was just thinking, and I was just like, how about if I collect stuff to give away in Haiti? Because whenever we go on those mission trips, I always see the people, with clothes that are not in good shape. And, and when we do go on the mission trips, they just get healthcare. They don't really get anything nutritionist and stuff like that. So, I was like, why don't I do something that can impact them in that way? So that's when I was like, okay, I will collect reusable items and food and stuff like that. And, get in contact with different orphanages and people who are desperately in need, although everyone in Haiti is in need. So, so then I was like that. That's how I really came about Travay pour Haiti. 2018 is when it founded, because that was the last time I went to Haiti on my medical mission trip. And when I came back, that's when I sat down and mapped out the thing. But actually, I thought it was just a project that I was going to do just one time and get it over with. And it wasn't until while doing it, I fell in love with it and it made me feel complete, that I was like, okay, I have to continue this thing. I see the change that it's doing. I see how happy the people are when we're sending boxes and stuff like that to the kids and stuff like that. So then that's when I was like, okay, let me make this a sure thing. And that's really how we've been thriving since. Although we haven't had the chance to go back to Haiti, we've sent donations to like a lot of places, like places that I don't even know, like Hinch. I've never been to Hinch. This organization is literally my heart. And as far as goals, I want us to get in contact with more orphanages where we can donate more, where people know a lot of where people are getting a lot of our things, and not only just giving back to them, but also teaching them, and maybe have like a hospital or some sort of healthcare clinic or somewhere where they can go and get resources. Because if you look at here, they have donation boxes all over. If you need clothes, you need this, you need that, you can go different places and get that. But we don't really have that in Haiti. So that's my long-term goal. Long-term goal is to have a center where people can go and get all the help that they can. The most I would say is right now we're facing a really hard time because our work is mainly done in Haiti. Mm-hmm. And with the unrest in Haiti, we cannot travel to Haiti. And not only we cannot travel, it's really hard to get things to people because people are living in fear. Mm-hmm. So that also is challenging us. Like, we're really trying to find a way to keep up with what we're doing and how we can improve. Because if the main source that's getting the stuff, are not okay, how can we, really reach out to them? So this is really the challenge for us right now. And as well as funding, just like every nonprofit organization, you know, it's kind of like volunteer work. So it's always hard to find people who are willing to reach out and stuff like that. But, you know, I've been fortunate enough to organize trips in Haiti and donate, and we've sent kids to school. So we've done amazing things. So yeah. To be really honest with you, what inspired me about this project is really my background. It's really my background. The fact that, I mean, I tell myself this all the time. Maybe if I was born in the US, I probably wouldn't have seen it that way. But because I lived in Haiti for the first 9 years of my life, I know what it felt like to, you know, although my parents were able to provide, but you know, there were some stuff were limited, you can tell. And even like after I came back here, and I went back to Haiti on my medical mission trips, I was still seeing worse things. And I was just like, oh my God, this is getting worse. It's not getting any better. So all these things kind of like pile up and really make me the person I am today, make me want to reach out, make me want to do what I do. That's just really the reason. I found my passion. When I set time aside to work on my nonprofit organization, I just sit there and go on and on and on, hours and hours without looking at the time. And that's when I know I really do enjoy what I'm doing, because I'm not really looking at the clock. I'm not getting any money for this. I'm not getting paid for this. But the feeling of it, it's rewarding. It makes me feel different. It makes me complete. So throughout this whole things, I've learned, you know, about grant writing. I've learned how different ways to market my brand, to you know, because nonprofit, you have to find a way to get funds and stuff like that. So like for our first trip, I organized, like I made t-shirts and sold them, and that's how we were able to fund most of the trip. So throughout the way, I'm learning new things each and every day. My word of advice would be, just be sure that this is something that you really want to do, because it requires a lot of time, a lot of effort, and it's something that once you start doing it, you will want to keep going. So just make sure it's something that is right for you, and you're not doing it for other people, but you're doing it for yourself, and you have a vision, because there will be a lot of difficulties, there will be a lot of challenges. It's hard to manage an organization, and especially if you have a group of people depending on you, and if you have a board, you have your personal life, it's a lot to handle. But as long as you have a mindset and you know where you're going, you know what you want, go for it. Aspire to inspire before I expire. So I look at the people around me, I get inspired, and hoping that I can inspire before my time is up on earth. You know, I just want us to keep pushing forward. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook, Travay for Ayiti.